This is going to be my last semester at Richland. I've actually been coming here for a few years, and I just got my Associate of Arts. I'm going to be in women's choir this spring. I started the Visionary Club. It started as the Visionary Club. It's now the Vision Connection Club with one of our advisors, Stephen Levine. He's also a storm chaser, and he has like a huge vision for helping other people to find their vision, because he was always interested in like storm chasing and thunder and lightning and that kind of stuff, and so he wanted to help other people if they had something like that, or even if it was like a small something, like they just wanted to be a nurse or something. He wanted to help them figure out how they could do something with their life and not get discouraged when there were problems, difficulties. So we did that for a while, and I was pretty much all positions until later on I found Kristen over here and Quinn. Quinn was a member actually further back into the club, and now we've started kind of being these co-facilitators instead of like one person taking on all the responsibilities. And we volunteered. Like this last semester, we volunteered in a nursing home, and we went and sang Christmas songs, and I sang a couple of songs I wrote. So we've been making a difference. Anthony has been taking videos and posting.
Yeah, I've been
them on
tagging
YouTube
along
channel.
and showing everyone what we've been doing, how we're making a difference.
So that's enough that I'm going to say. I'm going to pass it around. Again, I'm Nini Sterling. Just really want everybody to be able to express themselves and like find a way to feel like they're supported and they're going to have direction to get towards what they want to get. Get rid of our fears and all of that kind of stuff. Here you go.
I am Kristen Fan. I am a
Speak
finance.
up.
I just wake up, so.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I had to wake up really early to pick up my boyfriend at the airport, and then we got back and had lunch, and then we rest, and then I just woke up. So,
Oh.
I'm Kristen Fan.
What rest?
I'm a finance major. The reason I got to this club is because of Nini. We learned a lot. We grew up a lot, and I think all the knowledge and all the things that we learned from this group and from the advisory, we want to share that with other students, with other club members. So hopefully this semester we're going to do a much more thing. And first of all, before the semester, we also have the video challenge that initiated by Anthony Nguyen. And in that video, we're going to introduce ourselves, name, occupation, what we're going to do in life, and why we end up with this club. Is that?
Yeah. Why you joined the club?
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's only for members, though. You guys are welcome to do it if you want to, but Quinn, Nini, Kristen, you guys have to do it.
I will.
I attempted to do it, and then my friends started Snapchatting me why I was doing it, and then I just finished it.
Well, my name's Anthony Nguyen, and I'm set to graduate this summer under the Associate of Arts degree. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. If I leave Texas, I'm really gonna miss this club because, well, I don't know. I just saw something kind of special in it. The way y'all interacted with each other, the way you ventured out into unknown lands to help people in need, the way you connected with everyone, it's really astounding. So I'm gonna transfer to UTDs to continue to help you guys grow, and hopefully cement your place in Richland history. And well, that's pretty much all I have to say about it for the time being.
David?
So we're introducing ourselves?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like what's your name and why'd you come today, and what do you think you are and what do you want us to be for you?
Did you just drop the holy stick, David?
Yes, I did. Say who I am?
Yeah.
What's your name? What brought you here today? Who do you think we are and who do you want us to be for you? You know, like what do you want to get out of being a member?
Oh, oh, my name's Dave Rodriguez. What brought me here? Quinn's car battery died.
Your car battery died?
Her car battery died. We're out having lunch and we brought her to her car and her car battery
So you're a
died.
friend of Quinn's?
Yeah, and I don't go to the school. I go to UTA. So I'm here. I just what I do is like I volunteer at a dentist office that for the less unfortunate, and then let's see. I have no clue what you guys are actually, but it sounds really cool. Like I am in Richland like in the summer, so I'll probably check out when she tells me there are meetings.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Hello, my name is Quinn Cam. I'm also, as Nini said, president of SGA here on campus, and I'm majoring in biochemistry. And yes, my car died, so David took me, friend. But then I just want to explain to him what the Vision Connection Club is. So we help people find their vision and what they want to do in their life and why they want to do it. And as we help them, we also learn something about ourselves too. And it's kind of an interesting process if you become a member and you see that happening to you, and then you see that happening to other people. You kind of grow even stronger and faster. And,
Faster?
That's basically what the club is
Faster
about.
than you would on your own.
Oh.
I don't know. That's all I can say for now. Do you guys smell gasoline anymore?
I smell something,
Well-
but I
Yeah.
don't know if it's gasoline.
My name's Chris. I'm an engineering major. I'm here because I just happened to take the wrong way back to my car, and people stopped me.
Sorry.
People being needy.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names, which is why I call people instead of by their actual names. My hobbies are all over the place. I've been practicing art for years.
Practicing what?
Art,
Art.
like drawing.
Like the dark arts. Just kidding.
Well, in that, but I haven't
no.
quite mastered four cruxes yet, so.
I'm more akin to the elemental magic.
And I've been training for a 5K races recently.
Nice.
It's been so far. That's about it. I have no idea what this group is. I kind of have an idea that it's voluntary, but that's it. And so I'm sick of this.
I'll take it. So, I mean, like Quinn was saying, this group is to support each other and reaching our goals. And so I know that sounds kind of general, but when we come to the meetings, it becomes a little bit more clear. Like each of us shares why it is we're going to college, what our majors are, and what we want to do. So we just support each other in that. Hi there.
I.
I should have grabbed them. Anyway.
Oh well.
So a couple of topics we talked at some of the meetings were what are our fears? Like what are we scared of that might keep us from pursuing school or pursuing a dream of ours? Or what do other people tell us that might hold us back, like we're not good enough or something like that? And then we had another meeting where we talked about what we're grateful for, and that helped us to develop a more positive attitude towards what we're doing in our lives. So it really helps us this club helps each of us grow as an individual, and at the same time as we grow, we will go out sometimes and we'll help the world grow by volunteering. So I mean does that make any sense, or do Chris or David, do you guys have any more questions about? I heard you both say you didn't understand how it
Well, I understand now.
yeah. Okay, so today we were going to talk about what we want to do with the group this spring. So, Kristen, Gwen, did you have any ideas? You too, Anthony. Did you have any ideas for meeting days and times? I know we could do doodle. Volunteer projects.
I
And
should leave it on Wednesday though. Keep it consistent.
Wednesday.
We need to make meeting instead of like them joining and then having to keep up with constantly changing the meeting dates. So I think we should just stick to one date and time. So we would only have to do doodle once. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Instead of last semester we had meetings like on different days and times. I think people lost track.
The reason why last semester we have the meeting on the first Wednesday and the third Monday is because that's the only day that work with the schedule of the advisor. So that's the reason.
Oh, is it the same this semester for the advisor?
I don't know. Maybe we have to talk to them again. And one more thing is I haven't got my work schedule at the learning center yet, so I'm not sure about my schedule either.
So does anyone notice that?
Well, I think they should send out an email and also maybe some text to Mr. Milliman and Stephen Levine, ask what their schedules are. And I still think we should have not just like one day, but 2 days still, like a Monday and Wednesday, or a Wednesday and Thursday, or Wednesday and Friday. Because then if one group of people can't come, then the other group of people can come. And we want to make sure that at least one advisor can be there, either Mr. Milliman or Stephen Levine. Because when we have like someone older who can help mentor all of us, they can help guide the conversation a little bit more. I mean, you've noticed like if we're alone versus if we have the advisor, we have so much more guidance from when we have an advisor there.
That's true.
So let's just make sure we can have at least one advisor at a meeting, maybe. And then do you guys think?
So we just have to find the advisor schedule and then we go off of that. So
Oh, ask them. Yeah. So
we'll
would
ask
you
them
like me
what
to do
day.
that? Would you like me to text both of them and ask? Or, and then from there we can create a doodle. Because what you do on Doodle is we can we create certain times that work with the advisors, and then we'll see if it works with the students. I think before we made a mistake. We were going with what works with the students, and then we weren't checking with the advisors. And then the advisors like you didn't check. So I think the opposite way. Get the advisors first, then the students.
That's a good idea.
Does
Any
anybody?
suggestions on what we're doing? And I forgot to tell you guys
Huh?
that we didn't finish reading out the letter to ourselves.
Yeah, we
Yeah, so that'll probably be the first event we will have. Did you guys finish writing it? I wrote that.
Did you? Yeah.
Can you let everyone know quickly what that is first?
So last semester we decided to write a letter to ourselves. So 10 years from now we will read it again. And we had a meeting about it to see what were people brainstorming. And so one of the things someone said that they would write about what was important to them and what they're doing right now. And so 10 years from now they can see how much they have grown and see if those things are still important to them. And if they're not, ask them why. And it's just kind of like there was a word for it. Self
Self-awareness?
kind of. That's basically what we did.
I know for me when I was thinking about that project, there's a lot of different ways that it could be helpful to you. Like for one thing, it helps you right now figure out what's important to you. And there's no set rule on like what you put in the letter. It's just that you're going to be reading it later and it's something that's important to you. And I was thinking, if you were to read it 10 years later, you would either find that, like you said, you're on the path to doing it, or your interests have changed and you get to see what were you like when you were younger. And maybe have you been jaded by the world at all? Because that tends to happen as we get older, and that's one of the things we're trying to build up, like kind of a faith in ourselves. Because sometimes when bad things happen later on, we're like, oh, we don't need to bother with that anymore. We'll just settle for this. And if we look at something that we wrote when we were younger, we can kind of rekindle that passion that we had. You know, we hold on to it and remember it.
I don't mind reading mine right now.
Um,
And then
Later.
I can read it again.
Probably, it might be a good idea when
It's not as long as your Nini. Nini was like 3 pages or something.
oh, sure. was skipping some of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you wanting to read it as an example?
I guess it's like 5 minutes long, 3 minutes.
Okay, go ahead.
We got time.
So it starts off. Hello, Quinn. How are you? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you done with school yet?
Oh,
I know
no.
sometimes you feel like the things you do won't have an influence or impact on anything. I know you better than to think that is true. I know you like the small things and always looking at the big picture, and at the same time try to relate every little thing to something else and constantly trying to find a relation. I know you feel like you're always running out of time, and you would try to remind yourself that time is just a number like your age. But I know you better, and you're going to try and argue with me on this. Just remember, you waste time worrying about how much time you have left. I know you like to study and have fun at the same time. Don't ever think you can't do both. I know you're probably thinking, oh me had it easy, but you probably forgot everything that's on my shoulder right now. Well, you did not have it easy, and you better not have it easy right now. If you are, I'm sorry. Something must have happened, huh? Whatever it is, don't stay down. You're wasting time.
Those are some awesome lessons to yourself. See, that's a really good example, actually, because she's talking with herself and she's giving herself some encouragement, giving herself like an outside perspective. Some people say like it's crazy if you talk to yourself, but it's actually really helpful. Not in the crazy way where you're like always doing it, but it's helpful to like get an outside perspective on yourself. Like a lot of times, and I'm speaking this for me too. It's easier for me to help other people than to help myself. So like, can you get an outside perspective on what you're going through, and what kind of advice would you give yourself? So I heard that. So do we want to do that? We'll work on our letters. Yeah. And that's something that we want to. Christian, are you still going to be sending out the newsletter this spring, or do you want to share that responsibility with someone else?
Can you help me?
Yeah.
No, he's
I can-
taking 6 classes.
Actually, I slimmed down to 4.
Good.
Okay, good job.
6 is kind of a lot.
So you
So-
know I can share that.
Yeah, just show me how to do it.
Sure. It's really easy.
Would you like Kristen to show you how to use the newsletter, or do you want me to?
I can show him.
Kristen,
Yeah.
can you show- Okay, so you guys, like, when we do projects like these, like the writing a letter to ourselves, we want to make sure to put it in the newsletter. It's an email that goes out to everyone, because then it reminds people. Because if we just say it at the last meeting, we're like, let's do this. People forget, and then they come to the next meeting and they don't do it. But if we put, hey, this meeting we're writing our letter to ourselves and we're going to read it, then we're reminded about it. So Kristen, you'll teach Anthony newsletter, and then before semester starts, we'll put a reminder about the writing a letter to ourselves. Volunteering projects. Are we going to be doing that? What kind of?
We have a few conference opportunities this semester, like 5. So we can offer that to the members.
Conference?
Yeah, there's one in UNT. It's like a leadership summit, and it's open to the public.
To the public? Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's like it's like $10 a student, but that's not bad because the speakers are pretty good. And I guess we can make that like an event, or we can do another volunteer thing we did with the funeral home, like that.
I don't want to be in
With the nursing home, you mean?
Oh yeah.
What were you thinking about?
That's like the next step after the nursing home?
No.
Cut that out in the
The
video.
other option is Family Gateway also is something Mr. Milliman has been involved with for a while. And it's a family homeless shelter in downtown Dallas. And they need college students to come in and help tutor the kids. And it's really easy material, but we can make a big difference in the kids' lives because a lot of those children don't have much support. So Family Gateway is an option too.
Sounds awesome.
You like that?
Yeah. I'm tutoring my younger brother all the time.
Oh, great.
It'd be nice to get a change of pace, teach some other kids.
Yeah, it's really fulfilling to be able to help a child, especially a child who's going through a transition like that. Usually these homeless families are there for about a year, and they're in transition and trying to figure out how to get help with their lives and become more independent. Parents are. The other thing, while we're talking about volunteering, I just wanted to tell all of you guys, if you don't know already, in the Learning Center, there is the ACE program, the Academic and Civil Engagement Program. Who has not heard of that? Have you heard of ACE? You haven't heard of it?
No.
So Academic and Civil Engagement Program is a volunteering program. And the way it is now, you can sign up and become part of a group that meets like every 2 weeks who are volunteering. And you have like a timesheet you fill out. And if you complete that timesheet with volunteering hours at the end of the semester, you get a scholarship. And I think it's a scholarship for the community college, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it for towards a university?
From John Millman?
From John Daniels, who's in charge of the ACE program.
They don't have any scholarship.
They offer a scholarship if you complete
Oh.
a certain number of volunteer credits.
So?
Yeah, and you get to take your picture with the
I don't
president.
remember if it was for the college or for the university.
Well, it's a scholarship. You can look online under service learning on richlandcollege.edu/service learning. And there's a video about ACE, and it shows you how ACE works. And he basically says it's like a game. You know, you need to do this, this, and this, and then here are the rewards for if you finish those volunteer hours. Volunteering and getting the hours is really good for a few different reasons. One, your self-growth. Like, you look at the world in a different way, and you feel like you're making a difference. And you're helping other people. Two, things like ACE. You're working towards a scholarship and towards certain advantages. And three, if you guys are going to transfer, you want to transfer to a good university, you put down your volunteer hours, and it's more likely to get you accepted and to apply for other scholarships to universities.
And just one more thing is, if you are the citizen here, if you're here,
American citizen?
and you volunteer for more than 100 hours per year, I think, you can get the medal from the president.
The President's Award.
That's
Yeah,
a really
you
cool one.
100
get,
hours per week?
A really good
Every
recognition that
year.
the president signs it, and you get
A
scholarship.
year. So you have 2 semesters to finish that. Because I volunteer at the summer camp during the summer, and only for a week, I already got more than 100 hours. But foreign students just not eligible for that award. So.
If you're not from America, you're not eligible. Okay. But yeah, you need at least 100 credit hours, 2 semesters, and you'll get the President's Award.
And they have different level too, like silver and gold and platinum, I think.
And while we're exchanging information like this about advantages, if you become a member of the club, we really like to share those things. So if you know about something around the campus or a scholarship opportunity, then let us know, because we like to share those kind of advantages with each other. Like, I think last semester, Quinn was saying student government was doing a scholarship, an easy scholarship application. Right?
We picked 2 winners, and the picture's going to be on our wall.
Oh, great.
Mariah from the Learning College, she got one of the scholarship.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, Mariah.
And Phi Theta Kappa, if you join, you need at least a 3.5 GPA. But if you join them, they have tons of scholarships. Like, it's really helpful. Okay, so possibly Family Gateway, possibly nursing. Kristen's going to help Anthony with the newsletter, and we're going to remind ourselves about the writing a letter to ourselves.
Right. And the spring call fair, do you know what we're going to do?
We still had the games. The
We're
ring
gonna
toss
do, like,
game.
Oh, that.
Who's going to do flyers, posters?
I want to work with Anthony on the poster from the club.
We completely forgot.
And
Can you?
did you guys?
Yeah, what?
We were going to talk about like marketing ideas. Like, you guys wanted to make shirts or something. You said.
I was
kind of
saying
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
said
make
it.
shirts for the club.
Yeah, no, but you were saying some kind of like special shirts.
This spring, the website. It's a
what's
startup and they make really cool shirts.
You need 3 o'clock.
That's the website, and then when you go to the website, you can put on the design on the shirt and the color, and then you can set the what is that? The target of the, they call it the camp page, and you can set the target of the camp page like no like you want to sell about 30 shirts or something, and then you send out the email to the participant or the club member, and then if there is enough, at least 30 people reply back.
Is that the one where you don't have to pay anything?
You don't have to pay
Yeah,
anything.
if you make a certain number. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, we should do that actually.
Wait. So it's like a fundraiser shirt making website.
It's like kind of an app website program thing, but basically you don't need to pay anything to make the shirts if you sell a certain number of shirts.
How many shirts?
You can set the number.
How is that fair? Like you can set it to $10.
No, they have the calculator that calculate exactly
Oh, I
how many you're gonna make from selling at that price level, and how many price. The minimum price for one search at a certain number of search.
You gotta make the shirt like calculus.
So
Yeah.
that's a nice one.
I mean, we have like the lotus flower, the blooming, and I still have some of the logos that we talked about before. What are you doing?
I'm just.
Leaves. They're gum holders. They're
Oh
toilet paper.
wow!
Multi-purposes.
They're tissues. Okay. Anyway, I was just.
Let's take a deep breath and recollect ourselves.
Anyway, how do you guys feel about having a lotus flower on the front of the shirt?
I think we put that on, but I think we need something catchy.
Oh, a
Like-
slogan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like have you seen that Phi Theta Kappa shirt? The one not for our chapter, but then the other chapter, it had like the little pocket here with pens in it, and then on the back was like talk nerdy to me.
Talk nerdy to me.
Oh
And it was,
yeah.
like, nerdy. And I think most people from like different chapters bought their shirts even though they weren't in that chapter.
Right. That's when you know it's a good shirt.
Let's see it.
I posted a few suggestions to the Facebook group. We have this group on Facebook. So maybe we can gather the suggestions from everyone on the Facebook group. Anything else, Kristen, Quinn, Anthony? When is our first meeting of the semester going to be? Are we still got to figure that out with the advisors?
Let's aim that for 2 weeks from now.
Shirt designs or what?
What?
We're all gonna work on shirt designs. We're all gonna make our own design and then we vote on it. Is that what you said?
Yeah, post
Yeah.
ideas to the Facebook group.
What's the name of the Facebook group?
We got a Facebook page, and then from there you can, if you post on there, then we'll add you to the group.
What's the
The Vision Connection, Richland College Vision Connection Club. Just search that. So check with the advisors.
We have to go right now.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you
See ya.
for joining us. Bye, Chris. Did you find the Facebook page?
Not yet. I should try to get it.
Vision Connection.
So what are you gonna do for a fellowship?
We're gonna have that movie. We're gonna
What
watch.
movie?
What do you mean, what movie?
Remind me.
We were all talking about it in the Facebook group.
About what?
What movie? See? Everybody does it.
That's a peaceful
The
warrior.
Peaceful Warrior. See, Kristen knows.
You guys talk so much on the Facebook page, and then once I click on it, I have to like scroll up.
Too many
and then read
messages.
it, and then I'm like, wait.
Somebody get off of Facebook.
The Peaceful Warrior. It's a movie that has like a lot of really good meanings,
back to me now, Nini.
Okay, you remember now. So we wanted to see if we could actually watch the movie on campus together, and maybe bring some food and drinks,
You guys probably can.
have a
SJ
discussion.
couldn't.
Huh?
You guys probably can, but SJ couldn't.
Why?
It's because since we're so like we have a structure, so like any public viewing of a movie we need a license for. What? Yeah, but you guys probably don't need it. They will be on top of you guys.
So who does anybody have an idea of who we can ask to?
Maybe Laura from Phi Theta. She only the one who secured the living room.
Yeah, like Phi Theta Kappa watched Frozen a couple semesters ago.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, people do it, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to have a license to build a movie publicly.
What kind of license?
It's like a public viewing from the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you just watch it on Netflix and
I
you
know,
pay
I know,
for
I-
it. That's so
I said
ridiculous.
the same thing, but you're not supposed to.
But they watched Frozen, like Phi Theta Kappa.
I know that, but they weren't supposed to. That's what I'm saying. Like people do it, but they're not supposed to. So like I
So
wouldn't
how long
do
are we
it,
gonna get
but
put in jail for
since
it?
like
If it's from a big name movie, longer than it takes to get your bachelor's.
like I had to like contact Pixar and DreamWorks for like a temporary license and everything. So we couldn't do it, but you guys probably could. I won't rat you guys
I think
out.
I remember that. I remember that in a lot of the movies. They say this is just meant for. But like, if we have a large private group, then it's still a private showing, right?
Yeah. We're gonna go.
Tired? Yeah.
Wake up!
You get enough sleep.
Oh.
Get off me, woman.
Okay. Well, Anthony, do you want to check with the school and ask, see if we can get do a showing of the movie?
Yeah.
And if not, like if you find out we can't, then we'll do it at someone's house.
Okay, but whose house?
I don't know.
Who can accommodate for 10 people?
Joe's house or your house?
It's always Joe's house.
Joe does have a movie room. It's not a very big movie room.
But it's cozy.
10 people, but I have a feeling that we're going to get more than 10 people. Because that's what happened last time, and we just had a bunch of people sit on the floor.
Oh dear.
So we can do that, or we can do it at your house. But yours is a little far out.
Yeah. Let me ask the.
Yours is not as far as I thought it was. I've driven past it many times.
We have to remind
Really?
people not to use Apple's Maps, because for some reason...
Yeah, the way you showed me to go to that convention center or
The church?
yeah, that made it longer, but your actual house was not that far.
Oh, oops.
Okay, so Anthony, you'll check, and then if not, we'll do it at Joe's house or your house. Mine is not very big. We do have a nice TV, but not a very big room.
Oh.
Unless we moved the couch and we all sat on the floor.
We like the biggest screen in your house.
How was your winter break?
Who are you asking?
Everyone.
No.
I was sick for like 2 weeks. You guys go anywhere?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado.
She went where I want to live.
This is a really fun trip. One day we all go to aquarium, and my little cousin, she's like 5 years old, and she told me that, hey Kristen, there's a mermaid. And I say, what? Really? There's a mermaid in the aquarium? So I walk, and then I see some people in the scuba diving suit, and they were trying to clean the pool. So I say, okay, now here's the mermaid, and then I walk further, and I see a real mermaid. She in the mermaid suit.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
her leg were tied up, and she cannot swim normally. But when the audience gather around, they have to swim around and do some entertaining
Oh, it's a
activity.
Whoa.
oh
They
okay.
sell those mermaid tails, and there are people who work as a living
that time, the temperature was 0 outside. So it's freezing. And I thought they might be get paid really well for doing so. That's what
I think it gets warmer.
When you get used to it, I've gotten in some pretty cold water.
And you never know that mermaid suit might have a heater in it.
me.
That mermaid suit might have a heater in it.
Maybe.
Heater?
Yeah, maybe.
Insulated and everything.
Where?
Actually, in the summer, we should have the field trip somewhere pretty
We
far.
wanted to have
That's
a
what I
field
said.
trip.
Like a camp.
Like hiking.
Yeah.
Colorado. You know what? Colorado is super amazing for hiking.
I know. I miss it every day. I went
Wait.
to Colorado, and when I came back, I was dreaming about it every night, and I was and I woke up in
Wait,
the morning.
what area did you go in
I'm
Colorado?
like, why am I not in Colorado right now?
It's super like close to the hot spring and some other places too. So
What about the Great Sand Dunes?
never heard.
Oh well, I already forgot where they are, but it was one heck of a trick. I mean,
So since we haven't taken any notes today,
Sorry.
since we haven't
I keep
taken
wagging
any,
him with the stick.
you
On
have the
accident.
stick still, yes. Give me the stick. Please.
that thing is too dangerous for you.
Thank you. Since we
Let's
haven't
summary.
taken any notes today, I want to make sure we remember what we talked about.
Video notes.
Video notes, yes.
Yeah,
Um,
you didn't notice?
So I was hoping that each of us could, I'm going to start, could say before we end the meeting what we're responsible for and what we're going to think about as the semester starts. Okay, so me, well, I'm going to look at some of the old logos and I'm going to see if I can find the slogans that I suggested for the shirts. And I'm going to work on the video project over this weekend and see if I can get it on the YouTube channel. At least mine, you know. You guys should too, because Anthony's been waiting for you guys to work on it.
I've gotta edit.
She says softly.
So
What?
slogan t-shirts, video. I'm gonna ask Mr. Milliman and Stephen when they're about their schedules. Maybe I should ask them to do like their own private doodle, or I'll just ask them like on these weekdays during the late afternoon. When are you guys free? Like, give me as many times as possible, and then I'll use that to create a doodle for the rest of the members, and I'm gonna give you the link that you can put the members on it. And then remember to welcome the new members, because there were some new emails we got from the club fair.
Oh, speaking of,
David wants to turn blonde. Do you guys think this is a good idea?
no, you don't look good in blonde.
Anthony.
Maybe some brown or red highlights, but no blonde.
He wants to turn blonde.
I think
My
whatever
roommates
makes
are
you feel
blonde, too.
confident. And
There you go, Nick. That's a big connection.
you feel good about it.
You support each other in whatever you decide.
That's all that
Nah.
matters. As long as you don't do anything too drastic, like pull your earlobes down here or something.
No.
Just bleach your eyebrows too.
Or shave your eyebrows off. That would be a little weird.
Change my name to Macaulay Culkin.
But within reason, whatever makes you feel confident about yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the video, look at slogans, and find out people's schedules.
Actually, no. This is Alejandro's email.
Is it a D or CL?
Where?
Right here.
That's a D.
D. Okay. Okay. You guys have a pen? Yeah. I can jot it.
Always ready.
Okay.
Kristen, what are you responsible for before the spring semester or during it?
I need to finish the paperwork for the club. Nice. Okay. Advisory schedule.
We should have gotten Chris's email. Chris. We should have gotten his email before we left.
He's gonna connect to the Facebook page, right?
Hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't forget. Everybody's losing their patience, so hurry up.
I'm gonna work on the shirt design.
I'm responsible for taking her.
We're doing what? Oh.
Oh, is your car still not working?
My battery's dead. I gotta jump start it.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I need to work on the shirt design.
Shirt design. Hey, you want to help me work on the Constitution too?
Yeah.
You can do it on your own. You need my help. Okay, so Constitution, and how about the petition? You want to do it too, or
Petition.
Petition for what?
do it? Do we have to apply the petition every semester? No, we do it every year. Okay, good job. And the
Good job.
okay, Constitution in the shirt. What exactly? What do you want to do with the shirt? The logo?
I thought we were each gonna bring out one design, right?
No.
No, what? I thought, yeah, that's what we talked
It was
about.
gonna be
Yeah.
a slogan, not design.
No,
We're gonna
one whole shirt design.
I'm not good at that, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
We just specialize in the thing that we're good at, and do creative. So just do it.
Just-
I like the lotus
That's
flower.
very
Like
encouraging.
a tea.
Okay. And how about my reimbursement, Quinn? $20 for the.
You give it to me?
No.
I never got it.
You never got it? Okay. Please talk to what's his name?
Carter.
Carter. Okay.
We
You're gonna
do
talk to
actually
Carter.
need
Yeah,
to refill out the forms for the club. That actually needs to be done every semester.
Oh.
Okay. And you want to check on the fund too, Quinn? Yeah. Okay. The fund, cause
It's like weird because we're starting a whole new fund, right?
I talked to him about that, and I want to transfer the fund from the connection club because we have around $1,000 in that. I don't want to lose that. But the thing is, I'm not sure if we can transfer the fund or we have to start a new one from zero. So talk to him about that.
Think about Carter, like he can get.
I mean, he worked on it, and the problem is he has no control over that. He has to wait from the district to work on that, and the district's so stupid. It takes so long to work on.
Can we not just be the connection club, like on paper?
We already applied a petition. So
There's no way to transfer it.
yeah, it's hard to transfer. So I
That's what he
understand.
said.
But is it possible that we to spend the money but take it from the connection?
Yeah,
Could we still have one advisor?
that's true.
Okay.
Then that would mean we have to reapply for the connection club, right?
Can you temporarily open the connection club up, take the money completely out of the money cards? or
Yeah,
something,
I'll ask
and
Carter.
then input it into
No, I'm gonna ask him if the advisor, because Mr. John Millen was sponsor for that one, right? If he can take out the money and then deposit that money, you know,
To the new
yeah.
fund. Okay.
Instead of having to transfer it, can you just take it out and then deposit it?
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Everyone's getting.
Because I don't know, the district has a problem transferring money.
Everyone's getting antsy.
Okay. Me.
Yes?
No.
Oh.
Anthony and I are gonna work on the logo. The poster, the official poster of the club.
And I'm
Work
gonna
on my video over the weekend.
and I'm gonna check to see if we really need a license to show the movie here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So movie room. You wanna do that?
I want to create, because I want to have a discussion with the movie. So I want to create some questions that are related to what we saw in the movie.
You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Discussion for.
And I'll find people's schedules for the
I'm gonna
meeting.
go talk to Carter.
Okay, go talk to him
All right.
right away.
I'll see you guys.
Bye. Oh, Quinn, I got you
Everyone
I
lost
got
it.
you a late birthday present.
Thank you a lot. Oh, that's a lot.
Open it. Oh, I'm just kidding.
What?
Open it now.
Hey, I emailed you.
What?
Nothing. I was trying to surprise you.
Mission accomplished.
Is it a cake?
Oh, Jesus is heavy.
Yeah. Oh, and the pictures inside.
Oh no, there's
No, it's
What?
an album. There's no pictures inside.
No, there ain't no cake. It's a
Oh, you
bunch
can
of
create your
note
new
cards.
album.
Yeah, you can create all kinds of stuff with that. And I
What
know
is that?
since you like, I was thinking since you like thinking about ideas and you like categorizing with numbers,
So she was
that
like,
if you
why
had
not?
that if you had all of these different cards, you could come up with something really cool and put them together.
That's so cool. We, you, and magic. Hey, thanks. Thanks. I like this. What's the other thing?
And this, it's got the letter of your first name
Oh, thanks.
for Kristen.
Oh, the pen. What a talent for expressing yourself. Discipline. Got you this one.
This cub lion.
At least your signature looks nice. What is that signature? What am I looking at?
Taking out the life as you can. And giving.
So keep on.
So keep on roaring. Nini with the 2 hearts.
Keep on
Roaring.
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 Is that an A or U?
It's an R. R-O-A.
Oh.
I understand
I
that.
kind of messed this up. I meant to say taking as much out of life as you can. I didn't say much.
Clearly you didn't say much.
What
You didn't
does
write
this
much
mean?
either.
How about this? How about this? What is this?
That's a flower. Look, here's the leaves. Here's a lion card.
Looks like a butterfly after an all-night Taco Bell binge.
Shut up.
Okay, okay.
Gesture.
Thanks. It's not a flower anyway.
It is a flower. And then this lion cub.
Oh,
You can take it off.
thanks for the tape 9.
Why don't I handle the drawing next time?
Just pull that up.
No, that's
And then you
okay.
can put the lion cub on your desk or something.
Wait, what?
That's a song.
Oh, that ringtone was right on time.
No, she put it on purpose. What the hell is this? Keep on feeling?
No, keep on keeping on.
What?
Keep on feeling,
Keep on
right?
keeping on.
That doesn't look like a K. That looks like that looks like a
And what is this?
kanji.
This little bird's in a heart. It's like a stamp. I couldn't find my big stamps.
Oh.
Thing. It seems like you put some time in there for it.
Yeah, you laugh at me.